Picture this. You're sipping your post-workout coconut water, thinking you're making a healthy, tropical, plant-based choice. But what if I told you that in some countries, monkeys are being chained and forced to climb trees just so we can enjoy that natural drink? Let's be fair, not all coconuts are picked by monkeys. In fact, the majority, about 80%, are still harvested by humans. In many regions, trained workers use long bamboo poles with a blade on the end to knock coconuts from the trees. It's hard physical work, but it's humane. It doesn't involve chains, cages, or forced labor. So why are monkeys used at all? The answer lies in the height of the trees. Some coconut palms grow up to 25 or even 30 meters tall. At that height, using a pole is nearly impossible, and climbing them is dangerous, slow, and expensive. That's where monkeys come in. Trained to climb quickly and tirelessly, they're used to harvest coconuts from these taller trees. It's faster, it's cheaper, and unfortunately, it comes at a serious ethical cost. In countries like Thailand, where a large share of the world's coconuts are produced, undercover investigations have exposed a disturbing truth. Monkeys, often taken from the wild at a young age, are trained through fear and punishment. Once trained, they're chained, isolated, and forced to climb trees all day long to harvest coconuts. They're treated not as living beings, but as tools. No rest, no freedom. And many of the coconuts they pick, they end up as coconut water. So yes, most coconuts are still harvested by humans, but the ones that aren't, there's no label on the bottle that tells you which is which. Unless a brand is fully transparent about their sourcing and explicitly states that no monkey labor is used, you simply have no way of knowing where your coconut water came from. Coconut water has exploded in popularity. It's marketed as nature's sports drink, full of electrolytes, low in calories, and super hydrating. Celebrities promote it, fitness influencers swear by it, and it's now a multi-billion-dollar global industry. But as the demand for coconut water grows, so do the ethical and environmental questions around how it's made. You might think coconut water is just coconut water, but the truth is many brands dilute it with water, add sugar, or even use coconut flavoring instead of the real thing. Take a close look at the ingredients list. Some products say coconut water, but include terms like from concentrate, natural flavors, or reconstituted. That pure tropical refreshment might be processed, sweetened, or chemically flavored. In other words, not as natural as the label claims. Here's something most people don't know. Many coconut-flavored products, including waters, yogurts, and snacks, don't even contain real coconut. The flavor is often lab-made, mimicking coconut using chemical compounds. It's cheaper, it lasts longer, and most consumers never notice. So even when you're not buying coconut water, you might still be buying into the illusion of coconut. Coconut trees grow in tropical regions, which means transporting coconut water around the world has a high carbon footprint. Add to that the plastic bottles, the harvesting methods, and the energy used in packaging, and suddenly your clean drink leaves a pretty dirty trail. And remember, many of these coconuts are harvested by monkeys that are treated inhumanely. That's an environmental and ethical cost we don't see on the label. Most coconut water brands don't tell you how their coconuts are harvested. There are no mandatory labels that say picked by monkey or ethically sourced. Some companies deny any involvement in animal exploitation. Others stay silent. And unless they specifically state no monkey labor, there's no guarantee. So when you grab a bottle off the shelf, you're left guessing. Absolutely. Some brands do go the ethical route, sourcing coconuts from countries or plantations where monkeys aren't used. Others work directly with farms that use human labor and provide fair wages. But they're harder to find and usually more expensive. You can also opt for alternative drinks with electrolyte-rich waters, natural fruit juices, or just plain water with a pinch of salt and a splash of lemon. Coconut water might be marketed as a simple, clean product, but when you dig deeper, it becomes clear. Not all coconut water is created equal. And sometimes, behind that bottle is a monkey in chains, a synthetic flavor, or a long, unsustainable supply chain. If you enjoy coconut water, choose wisely. Research the brand. Check if they publicly reject monkey labor. Look for minimal ingredients. And when possible, support ethical and transparent producers. Or better yet, drink local, low-impact alternatives. So the next time you reach for that refreshing bottle of coconut water, ask yourself, is this really what it claims to be? Is it natural, humane, sustainable, or just another tropical illusion? Thanks for watching. If this opened your eyes to the truth behind coconut water, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to know, because sometimes the healthiest looking choices hide the bitterest truths.